Fracture prints your digital photos directly onto glass, making your favorite moments come alive in vivid color. Hand-assembled in the USA, Fracture glass prints are a unique and beautiful way to display and share your favorite moments. Simply upload your photo at fractureme.com, select your size, and your glass print will be shipped to you, ready to hang with just one screw. Use code POD15 to get 15% off your order today. That's code POD15 at fractureme.com.
Make it hot!
Ooh, hot.
Red hot. That's hot.
That is hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
It's time for Halftime Heat, presented by Bartow Ford. Ian Beckles.
Happy 420 to one and all. And for those of you who are unaware of the celebration, don't let it alarm you. April 20th has just become an unofficial celebration to those who indulge in the sticky of the icky, aka cannabis, bud, chiba, chronic, dank, fire, and endo. The origin of 420 began in 1971 when 5 high school students in San Rafael, California used the term 420 in connection with a plan to search for an abandoned cannabis crop based on a treasure map made by a grower. They called themselves the Waldos because the typical hangout spot was a wall outside the school. The 5 students, Steve Capper, Dave Reddix, Jeffrey Noel, Larry Schwartz, and Mark Gravich, designated the Louis Pasteur statue on the grounds of San Rafael High School as their meeting space and 4:20 p.m. as their meeting time. The term 420 ultimately evolved into a code word that teens use to refer to consuming cannabis. Fast forward to 2021, and the term 420 and the date are used and celebrated worldwide. Medical marijuana use in Florida was legalized in 2016 by way of a constitutional amendment, appearing on the ballot as Amendment 2, and it was approved with 71% of the vote. Marijuana has come a long way in Florida. The last couple of years, dispensaries are popping up absolutely everywhere. Curaleaf, Trulieve, Certera, Move, One Plant, Fluent, Rise, MedMen, Viacam are a few names that will be continued to see popping up in your neighborhood. I've had my medical card for a couple of years now, and I'm still amazed at how many people still think that they aren't eligible. We all have ailments, and if you're taking pills for any reason, it's time for you to get your card because I don't need to tell you what those pills are doing to your insides. Dr. Cannabis will be parked outside of Dignitary Cafe Wednesday and Thursday, signing up new patients this week. Take advantage. It's time to start doing things the right way and join the program. And stop calling marijuana a drug. It's medication and an effective one at that. Do your reading, people, or listen to my cannabis podcast. Enjoy your 420, everybody. Remember, by the words of a great philosopher named Smokey, puff, puff, give.
Jay Retcher.
There's nothing more important than family. A lot of people say it, but not as many act it. I, for one, probably guilty of that more than I'd care to admit. I took off yesterday from everything. Bolts Breakdown, the show, the Rays pregame, the Lightning game. Uncle Jay and Brother Jay were in full effect. Now, don't think I didn't watch either the Rays or the Lightning game. I'm still a sports fan, but I spent some much-needed time with the family yesterday with my sister Emily, my brother-in-law Adam, and my nieces Sydney and Savannah. Sid is going to be 3 in August, and she's what my parents like to call Cat 5. You know what that means. She's a whirlwind. Savannah is almost 1, and she's got those big old eyes taking in everything around here. What a great age. We went to breakfast at Village Inn and saw the famous Miss Margie Lepla. Took a wonderful trip to the Florida Aquarium. I've lived here 15 years, Ian. I've never been there. And then had a nice dinner on the water at Hula Bay. And in between, we stopped by Sparkman Wharf and Amelie and drove by Ray J as well. We tried to get in as much as we could in one day. To be honest, I feel guilty sometimes. I moved here in 2005 and feel like I missed my 2 sisters and my brother grow up. Now they all have kids, and at times it compounds it even more. And don't get me wrong, I love it here. I choose to live and work here in the Tampa Bay area, but I still miss home. It's just a reminder that sometimes the best decisions you make in your life are also the toughest. Now, I'm not trying to make everyone feel guilty for me. I just want to remind you to cherish every moment you get with your family, because days like yesterday don't happen too much for me. Ian could tell you, time flies, man, especially with your family. He's got 3 kids, and I'm sure it seems like just yesterday they were all in one house. Now they're all grown up. I think back to what my dad would always say, live every day as if it were your last. Tomorrow isn't promised to everyone. I have, and I always will.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the name your price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool. Only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.